happy pit bull wagged its tail, only to meet a dog-hating officer's prejudice and a permanent silence.
How have these people seen that? That dog is harmless!
Oh my God!
Canine joy met ballistic paranoia. A friendly wagging tail prompted the nervous cop to instantly draw his gun. Beyond the badge, an abuse of authority, from fabricated reality and baseless arrests to unjustified escalation, permanently silencing beloved pets. We uncover the 6 most chilling body cam files today. U.S. police officer pulled out his gun after seeing this pit bull wagging its tail and run toward him.
He just made my baby!
Why did you have to shoot him?
He's fine, he's a puppy! Why did you do that?
I don't know, because he's running after me like he's gonna bite
He's a
me?
puppy!
I don't know that. Do I know that? Do I know that?
This incident took place in Loveland, Colorado, USA. One afternoon, Jay Ham and his wife drove their 3 pet dogs to an empty parking lot in a pickup truck. They let the dogs out to get some exercise while they worked on repainting a refrigerator. However, they had no idea that the parking lot was private property. After spotting them through a surveillance camera, the property owner immediately called the police. Officer Matthew quickly arrived at the scene. As soon as he got there, 2 of the couple's unleashed dogs immediately ran toward him. One of the dogs returned after being called back by its owner, but the other dog, a pit bull mix, continued wagging its tail and running toward the officer. At that moment, the 2 officers drew their firearms and fired at the dog.
He's my baby!
Get back to the truck!
He just made my baby!
Why did you have to shoot him?
He's fine, he's a puppy!
Get to your truck! I didn't know that!
He's a puppy! Can I see him?
Get to the
please?
truck!
Please let me see him! Please, oh my God, let me see him!
Get in the truck!
Oh my God, please, let me see him! He's
Ma'am,
dying.
just get back to your truck.
If he's dying, let me see him. He's dying.
Okay, okay.
Oh my God, can I call a vet?
Ma'am,
did you shoot
ma'am,
him?
get away. He will bite you. He's hurt. He will bite you. He's hurt.
God, you killed him!
He will bite you. He's hurt.
Jay!
Sir, tell her to get away. He will bite her. He's hurt. Maybe you ought to have your dogs in your truck then. Is this your property? That's why I'm here, because you're trespassing. You're not going to be able to help him. I need you to stay there.
I need you to just, you can't believe you just did this. You have no idea what this dog means.
The couple was extremely upset. To them, the dog was like a member of the family, but the officer may not have seen it that way. Pit bulls are considered a highly aggressive breed with strong attack instincts and can be difficult to control. According to 2023 data, pit bulls account for only 6% of the total dog population in the United States. Yet, on average, more than 20 people lose their lives each year in pit bull attacks. That represents 70% of all fatal dog attacks. As a result, some states and densely populated cities in the U.S. have banned pit bulls.
Why did you do that?
I don't know, because he's running after me like he's going to bite
He's
me?
a puppy!
I don't know that.
He's a puppy!
Do I know that? Do I know that?
Please let me take him to a vet!
Please let us take it.
Why are you here?
Because we're selling, come here. I'm selling this wood, right? And they needed, the place needed a place for it to be locked up. And one of my other customers gave me this ice machine out of Berthoud. And then so we were going to spray paint it up and then take it over there and put the wood in it for them.
Okay, the
Why
people
did you
that
shoot
listen.
him?
We've already went over that, have we not?
Yes.
Do I know your dog's friendly? When I say no, one dog stops, one keeps coming. That's
I
what's
know,
going to happen,
I
man.
know, but
I'm not in the business to get bit.
I know. I wanted you to shock them, if anything.
That doesn't work like that.
Man, that's a bummer.
It is a terrible bummer. But the reason I'm here is the business owner's watching on camera and thought you were loading stuff up.
The husband appeared much calmer than his wife. He believed that the officer should have first used a less lethal method to stop the dog. In such a short amount of time, it may have been difficult for the officer to determine whether the dog posed a threat. In addition, the couple failed to keep their dogs leashed and entered private property without permission. This violated the law and could constitute trespassing.
Well, we're calling the business owner to see what he wants done with the whole trespassing part.
Where's the no trespassing sign?
It's a private parking lot. Does he need to have a
I don't
He
know.
does not need to have a
I
sign.
don't know the rules. I don't know.
He doesn't need to have it, so if he doesn't want you here, you need to leave.
Tell him
So
it won't
figure
happen again, that our dog just got shot and all that good shit.
Trespass ticket or a trespass warning?
Warning. Out
Okay.
here.
So we'll let you get to the vet, and then we'll have a piece of paper just saying you're not going to come back here again. You're not going to go to court or get charged.
Absolutely. I mean,
The owner of the parking lot did not press charges against the couple and only asked the police to issue them a warning. As for the pit bull, its injuries were so severe that it could have been permanently paralyzed. Unable to afford the high cost of surgery, the couple decided to have the dog euthanized 4 days later. The Ham family later filed a complaint with the police department. However, after reviewing the case, the department's investigators concluded that Officer Matthews' decision to fire his weapon was fully justified and did not violate any department policies. However, after the law enforcement footage was released to the public, Officer Matthew faced criticism from many people online. 2 years later, Jay Ham and his wife hired an attorney and filed a lawsuit against the local police department and the city government. They alleged that Officer Matthew had used excessive force. At the same time, Officer Matthews' request for qualified immunity was denied by the court. Qualified immunity is a legal protection granted to law enforcement officers. It means officers are generally not held liable unless they clearly violate a citizen's constitutional rights. This means Officer Matthew will have to face a jury trial. The trial was scheduled to begin in November 2024. The case centers on several legal issues, including trespassing, leash law violations, police use of force, and qualified immunity. The couple entered private property without permission and allowed their dogs to roam off leash. However, they later argued that Officer Matthew used excessive force by shooting the dog instead of using a less lethal option. The court's denial of qualified immunity allowed the lawsuit to proceed to a jury trial. While this dog's tragic fate sparked outrage, wait until you see what happened to a family's pit bull next.
All these people seen that! That dog is harmless!
A U.S. police officer took action against a dog that appeared to just want to say hello. The controversial decision sparked outrage across social media and among local residents.
Oh my God! We're
I'm suing you! I want your name, I want your badge, everything!
Around noon on July 2nd, 2023, in Lorain, Ohio, a resident called police to report several dogs running loose through the neighborhood without leashes. Shortly afterward, Officer Palmer was dispatched to the scene. At the time, the dogs' owners were struggling to catch them, but the playful dogs seemed to treat the situation more like a game than a problem. As soon as Palmer arrived, a golden-colored dog ran straight toward him, appearing eager to greet him. But instead of getting a friendly pat, the dog was shooed away. Not long afterward, another Labrador slipped free from its owner's grasp and came running toward the officer, tail wagging as if it wanted to say hello. However, the officer didn't wait to see what the dog would do. Instead, he immediately used his weapon. The action left the owner stunned, prompting them to rush over and confront the officer in frustration.
Get back! Get back! Get me a bunch of cars out here. We got a bunch of people coming out. Get back!
Why did you do it? I'm
Damn,
suing
get back!
you!
Okay, your dog charged. Get back.
You f***er! No, all these people seen that! That dog is harmless!
Okay. Get, ma'am.
No,
I need
I'm
you to
not.
get back. Ma'am, I need you to get back.
Oh my God! We're
I'm
catching
suing you!
her!
I want your name, I want your badge, everything!
Palmer,
Oh my God,
101.
Why couldn't you let her?
Done with
Everybody
you,
get
stupid son of
back.
a bitch.
Everybody get back. Get back. Everybody get back.
Don't
walk over that. Get back. Do not touch. Get back. Get back. Everybody
The sound drew nearby residents out of their homes. They quickly gathered and recognized the dog as a familiar neighborhood pet, a gentle animal many considered a friend to everyone in the community. Most residents insisted the dog had never harmed anyone. The officer, however, later wrote in his report that the animal had charged toward him and that he feared for his safety, forcing him to take action.
When
Everybody get back.
I got bond money. I don't know what you talking about.
Public
Bond money and dicks.
It's a public sidewalk.
It's
a public sidewalk.
Don't touch me. I got you on camera.
You better f***ing pay for it.
Everybody get back.
There's no
Everybody get back.
That is not done.
I got it on camera, Paul. I got it on camera. You're about to lose your job, Paul. I got it on camera. About to lose your fucking job.
She wasn't even going at me when she was going across the street. I hope you lose your job.
Let's not stand around them while they're arguing. Okay. So what ended up happening?
While speaking with his supervisor, the officer intentionally muted the audio on his body camera. Legally doing so is not considered unlawful in Ohio, but it may conflict with certain departmental policies. As a general rule, officers are only permitted to disable body camera audio under specific circumstances authorized by law, such as undercover operations. In practice, however, many officers use this option when privately discussing the appropriateness of their actions with supervisors. After several minutes of conversation, the officer decided to leave the area to avoid creating further tension among the emotional residents.
Am I right? You not doing this because standing there looking stupid. Can you have your phone back?
Hey, I'm boogieing out of here.
Because of you!
The officer then drove away. But when the body camera footage was later released, it sparked intense debate across social media. Under state law, dogs are required to be kept on a leash in public places. Because of that, some people argued that the officer was acting in self-defense. However, the majority of online commenters expressed outrage and demanded justice for a dog named Dixie. In the days following the incident, local residents and Dixie's family gathered outside police headquarters, demanding that Officer Palmer be fired immediately and even calling for legal action over what they believed was animal cruelty. Under the state's Goddard law, intentionally harming a companion animal is classified as a 5th-degree felony and can carry a prison sentence of up to 1 year. A spokesperson for the police department confirmed this during an interview.
I want to offer our condolences to the Kearns family, okay? Regardless of the situation, they're dealing with a loss of a family member.
At present, Officer Palmer has been placed on administrative leave pending the outcome of the investigation. Dixie's family has also retained an attorney and is preparing legal action against the Lorain City Council and the police department. However, it should also be noted that the dog's owners were not complying with leash requirements at the time of the incident. According to his report, the officer fired a total of 4 shots at the animal, including 3 additional shots after the dog continued running following the initial shot. Under Ohio law, dogs must be kept on a leash when in public areas. The case also raised questions about police use of force and body camera procedures after the officer muted the audio while speaking with a supervisor. Additionally, Ohio's Goddard law classifies the intentional harming of a companion animal as a 5th-degree felony, punishable by up to 1 year in prison if criminal intent is proven. That trial is pending, but sometimes cops get instant karma. Watch these officers get roasted by their bosses. The second story goes down on South Padre Island, down in Texas. That afternoon, a guy named William is hanging out in a public area behind the police station, recording with his phone. Him standing there filming catches the eye of the folks inside, and a duty officer storms out, looking hot under the collar.
What's that?
Go back to work.
I'm sorry, no, you're trespassing right now. That's why I'm asking you what you're doing.
Trespassing on public property that I pay for?
Yes.
Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Yes. So we find out who you are. Okay. I don't mind a lawsuit. Okay. I'll take the money.
Without saying a word, Officer David snatches the phone right out of William's hand, smashes it on the ground, and slaps the cuffs on him for criminal trespass. What David didn't see coming was that William was a First Amendment auditor, One of those guys who films cops in public spaces, just waiting for them to mess up so he can sue. The second those cuffs clicked, William's meter started running. His asking price for the lawsuit was $22,000 for every minute he was held illegally. The footage you're watching right now is straight from Officer David's own body cam.
No, you're trespassing right now. That's why I'm asking you what you're doing.
Trespassing on public property that I paid for?
Yes.
Can I have your name, badge number, please?
Yes, you can. We find out who you are. Okay. I understand. So what is it you're doing back here?
Hey guys.
Your phone is perfectly fine.
Hey
and
guys,
it's on still. See that?
go ahead and call.
Step over here. We're talking to you. So step over here and tell us what you're doing back here. This is private property, and that's why we're asking you.
How can a police department be private property?
You have an ID with you.
How can a police department be
You have an
private
ID
property?
with you, sir.
Ma'am, did you turn my phone off?
You got a,
That's a violation of my First Amendment.
What's your full name and
have a
date of birth?
supervisor?
What's your full name and date of birth?
Can I please talk to a supervisor?
What's your full name and date of birth?
You guys are working on getting a lawsuit. Can you
So
please?
listen, you're fixing to be arrested for failure to ID if you don't identify yourself.
That's a secondary charge. What's the
Do
primary
you understand?
charge? What's the primary
Do you
charge?
understand?
What's the primary charge, sir?
What is your name and date of birth?
Sir, what's the primary charge?
You are being detained right
I'm not
now.
going to answer anything. If I'm detained, then I don't have to talk to you. I like my lawyer, please.
Thank you.
And if I'm not detained, I'm free to go.
Under the First Amendment, anybody in America has the right to record cops, precincts, or cruisers. As long as they're standing in public, it's totally legal and covered as free speech. So by detaining William without any real reason, the cop walked right into the legal trap the guy had set up. Right on cue, the shift commander shows up.
He's back here walking by the units recording.
He's just recording.
Yeah. So he's just detained right now. I'll cut him loose, I don't mind, but.
First Amendment right, sir?
Huh?
Yeah, he's one of those. Really?
The second the boss walks up, a guy who clearly knows his stuff, he instantly spots that William is an auditor looking for a payday. He orders his guy to take the cuffs off immediately. Who knows if the boss had dealt with this headache before, but the second David realized who he was dealing with, his whole attitude changed.
Yeah, we'll let you go. Let's take him and walk him over there.
Can you please make sure my phone is still on? If you turn off my phone, I'll be filing a lawsuit against you for violating my First Amendment rights. That phone
Let's
is
take him
my
over.
record.
Cuffs off.
Can you please get my phone first? I want my phone to record this.
What do you need him?
His female partner looked confused and asked what they should do. But the writing was on the wall. They had no choice but to let him walk.
Ma'am? Please record them taking my handcuffs off.
They're gonna take you off the handcuffs.
You gonna calm the f down next time?
Oh, I'm very calm. I'm always calm.
You ran up and grabbed me, threw handcuffs on me for a First Amendment.
I don't know what you're back here for.
You just got yourself in a world of shit.
Go ahead.
You don't need to know what I'm back here for. What did I do, sir? What was your reasonable, articulable suspicion that I had committed a crime, was about to commit a crime, or had just committed a crime?
You're standing around and walking back here recording us in our unit.
Oh, so that's against the law? Recording you is against the law. Did you hear that, guys? This was Officer... Sorry, what's your name and badge number?
David Laird.
Sorry?
David Laird.
Good, I'm going to get to know it very well. You'll be listed in the lawsuit. Who else? Please give your name and badge number. Don't run away, you guys. They're escaping, you guys. They're already starting the cover up. I need everyone's badge.
There is no cover, man.
I need no, if I'm free to go, I'm free to stay. I need your name and badge number, sir. I need your name and badge number. I need your name and badge number. I need the sergeant out here. I need the lieutenant out here. Or I need the chief of police out here. You guys are not just going to walk away from this. I'm sorry. That officer f***ed up big time. Where is he? Where's he or she? Sir, you look like a sergeant. Can you please come over here and talk to me? They're running away, guys, like a bunch of scared rats. Because they know they just stepped in it big time. Now they're just completely ignoring me. You guys are going to pay a lot for this. The city of South Padre Island is going to have to pay for this.
The moment William was uncuffed, the cops scattered like roaches, emptying out that parking lot in seconds flat. William didn't miss a beat. He called his lawyer and sued the department for an illegal search and seizure, violating his Fourth Amendment rights. After almost 2 years of going back and forth, they settled. The PD agreed to better their training, and William walked away with $64,000. If you do the math, since he was cuffed for under 3 minutes, that hit his exact rate of $22,000 a minute. A hefty payout settled that mess. But what happens when the guy pulled over swerving is actually another cop? Right around 12:30 in the morning on January 20th, 2022, down in Palm Bay, Florida, Officer Lutz spots a white 2017 Dodge Durango flying down the road, swerving all over the lanes. Seeing an accident waiting to happen, he flips on the lights and pulls the guy over. Here's what the body cam caught.
How you doing? How's it going? Any reason for the speed? I gotta pee.
Soon as he walks up, Lutz asks the driver what's the big rush. The guy claims he's got to use the bathroom real bad, which is why he was gunning it.
Make it? You have your registration insurance as well? Yeah, I do. How much did you drink tonight? None. You can smell the alcohol. Shouldn't have been drinking for.
When Lutz asks if he's had a few drinks, the driver swears he hasn't touched a drop, blaming the booze smell on the girl riding shotgun.
Okay. How long are those? Okay, come on out.
At this point, the cop tells the guy to step out of the vehicle so he can get a better look and see if he's actually driving under the influence.
Back here. Do you know how fast you're going?
About 62.
The highest speed I got on radar was 70.
70?
And that was right before I pulled you over.
I just really had to pee, that's all.
Okay, so you were also drifting in the lane. So when I was coming up behind you, you were...
Just because I was getting a blowjob.
Okay.
The guy then tries to explain the swerving wasn't because he was drunk, but because his passenger was getting a little too friendly with him while he was driving, throwing him off.
Probably not the best decision while you're driving, especially if you're in a certain career field. I understand.
Right then and there, Lutz realizes he knows the guy. It's Dolce, a cop from the Melbourne PD, somebody Lutz had bumped into on a previous call.
You didn't drink anything? No? Okay. Just hang tight right there. Give me a second. Alright. Not making assumptions, man. Everybody's got a job. Okay? I'm just gonna check your eyes. We'll go from there, okay?
Lutz decides he's still got to put Dolce through a field sobriety test. It's standard procedure for cops here to check if a driver is messed up on booze or drugs. The test is 3 parts, starting with the eye tracking. You take off your glasses, keep your head still, and just follow the cop's finger or pen with your eyes.
The other arms to your side. See the finger? Here's what I want you to do, okay? Yep. I want you to follow the finger. Finger's going to go back and forth in front of your vision. All I want you to do is continuously follow the finger. Don't move your head. Understand? Any questions?
I do have a fucked up left eye.
What's wrong with it?
When you do your nystagmus, it's going to go fucked up for a quick second.
What causes it? Is it endpoint nystagmus?
No, it's a head trauma from the military.
Just in one eye?
Yeah.
Okay. Left eye?
Dolce speaks up, saying an old military injury messes with his left eye, so he might not pass this part of the test perfectly.
On 128, 243, can you copy that? 2G for Melbourne.
Everybody keep your shirts on. The test is starting right now.
He left the hospital 20 minutes ago with an IV in his arm from Homewood Regional. Unknown how. Method of travel. Just come off on Countywide.
Alright, I assume you remember who I am when you worked here?
Lutz levels with Dolce, reminding him that they're both on the job and they know each other from way back.
Looking at your eyes, I would say you're probably close. Okay, so in lieu of continuing, why don't we call somebody who can pick you up? Sound like a plan? Well, we'll make some calls.
Okay, I'll do that.
From what Lutz could tell, Dolce was riding that line of being legally drunk, but instead of slapping the cuffs on him and dragging him to the precinct, he cuts him a break and lets Dolce call a buddy to pick him and the car up.
You can have a seat back in the car. Let me know when you got somebody around. Assume you're familiar?
Yeah.
You can even see the backup cops who roll up later know Dolce too.
You got somebody coming? How long?
He's off of Garvey.
Okay.
So 15 minutes.
Okay. So I'm sure I don't need to explain to you, man. I'm gonna trust that you wait to get picked up. If I see you pull back out, you know, we'll have a different conversation, which I don't want to have.
I totally get it.
No, you don't want to have. Like I said, you might be over, you may not be. Okay. Obviously, you're not falling down drunk or anything like that, but the driving wasn't great. Okay?
I'm not trying to push it. So.
Yep. Is he gonna pick up the car or are you gonna leave it?
He'll have his buddy ride with him and get my car. So.
All right, that works. Like I said, just obviously get picked up.
Thanks.
See you, man.
Once Lutz makes sure Dolce's ride is on the way and hammers it into his head that he absolutely cannot drive, he finally clears the scene. After the whole thing blew over, Palm Bay Police Chief Nelson Moya came out and said, "Look, in your typical DUI stop, cops are looking for the usual red flags: slurred speech, slow reflexes, fumbling for paperwork, switching up their stories, or basically needing the car to hold them up." But the chief pointed out that none of that happened while Lutz was talking to Dolce. Even though Lutz didn't make the collar, he kept telling Dolce straight up, "Do not get back behind that wheel. Wait for your ride." The whole time they were talking, Lutz was watching him like a hawk to see if he had enough probable cause to actually lock him up. Chief Moya also backed his guy up, saying, just in 2021 alone, Lutz busted 147 people for DUI, but he also let 151 people walk when the evidence just wasn't there. After going through that body cam footage with a fine-tooth comb, the brass concluded Lutz played it strictly by the book, kept it legal, and he ain't facing any disciplinary action. As for Dolce, fast forward to February 3rd, the guy gets slapped with another ticket for doing 53 miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone. As of this video going up, the Melbourne PD is still running an internal investigation into Dolce's whole stunt. That officer walked away fine, but our next driver caught sleeping at a pump met a much more tragic end. Right around midnight on August 28, 2022, down in Albuquerque, New Mexico, cops get a weird call from a local gas station. The graveyard shift worker says some cars been parked by the pumps forever, nobody moving inside, and it's giving them a bad feeling. Cops roll up to check it out. Turns out it's a blue 2022 Dodge, and there's a guy in the driver's seat, totally out cold. One look, and you could tell he'd had one too many. Nobody sleeps that hard at a gas pump, so the officers step up to wake him.
Hey man, APD, he's awake. Albuquerque Police. APD. APD man. Just. Can you step out of the car for me, man? You're not in trouble. Don't even try to start it. Yeah, you're not in trouble. Valero reports it. What's going on, man? You okay?
Okay.
Is that it? You're not in trouble. Just let something get out. Just want to have a seat for me on the car real quick, man. I'm not gonna have a seat. You're not gonna have a seat. Alright, so why do you have open containers in the vehicle? Drop the safe. You're obviously drunk. If you don't have a seat and do what I'm telling you, then we can do this our way. We're just gonna let someone come pick up, huh? So what the hell are you doing, dude? You got open containers in your car. You've been passed out here for 4 or 5 hours.
What?
Yeah.
It's an open container.
Right in the cup holder, dude. I'm not playing these games with you.
Alright, my dude. Well, I haven't given you guys a hard time, shoot.
Yeah, you did. I told you to take a seat. You said no. And then you want to play dumb, so you don't have open container when it's right there in the cup holder.
My dude.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm going through a hard time.
I can see that. Why do you think this is a good idea to do that, though? You realize you could hurt someone doing this. You could hurt yourself.
I'm not hurting anybody.
Well, you're drunk. What if you got into a wreck?
Don't justify drunk.
Justify drunk?
Don't justify drunk.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Shit, I haven't hurt anybody. So don't justify drunk. Yeah, I am drunk, but
you could have hurt someone. You could have hurt yourself.
Am I hurting anybody?
You could have.
You guys caught me at a right time.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a right time. I haven't hurt anybody.
I feel like a better time would have been if I saw you driving on the street drunk.
Yeah, but I'm not on the street drunk.
The guy tells the cops, "Don't hit me with that drinking stuff. I ain't putting nobody in danger, and I ain't hurting myself." That's basically him admitting he was drinking. And we all know, if you're drinking, you got no business behind the wheel. The guy's name is Keyshawn Thomas, 27 years old. The cops tell him to step out so they can talk straight, because there's no way he's driving in that state. He needed to call somebody to come get the car. But right from the jump, Thomas was giving them attitude, pushing back, and just not cooperating with the officers.
You guys pulled up two cars deep.
Yeah, because we had a call. That's how we operate.
Yeah, well, I'm a man, you guys are men.
Yeah.
You guys know how men work, right?
This isn't the right way to deal with whatever you're going through, man. We're not saying we don't.
You're not military.
I'm not even bringing that up.
Don't hit me with aggression, because that's not the way police work.
Yeah, well, this is it.
Don't ask me what the my problem is.
Knock it off, dude.
Nah, you hit me with what the your problem.
Stop.
I'm stopping.
Fine, we could just charge you. We're just gonna have you call someone. Come get your car. We're treating you the same way you're treating us, man. I was gonna be cool with you.
Nah, you guys treat me like.
I told you to
you guys treat me like. I stepped out. I said you weren't in trouble. And I pulled out a lighter and a cigarette.
Yeah, and I said, just come have a seat and talk to us. You're like, no, I'm not taking a seat. And then I tried telling you what's going on, and you're saying, don't ask you what's the going on.
Yeah, well, when you ask me what the problem, I'm gonna give you attitude.
Yeah, well, no, you were giving him attitude first.
Then, Thomas starts taking all his anger out on the cops. He says he's dealing with a ton of mess, that he called to report something earlier and had been waiting 9 days with nobody doing squat about it. So he starts cursing out the Albuquerque PD. The cop on duty stays cool and says, "Look, I'm sorry, but that's not our department. I don't know you, you don't know me, so don't put that old baggage on us tonight." From what Thomas was saying, you could see he was seriously fed up and had zero trust in the police. After that, the officers asked to see his ID.
Okay, what's your name? You're detained right now. So what's your name? You want to scoot somewhere? What's your name, dude?
There's a gas pump right there. Can you sit on the curb over here and smoke? Because I just don't want the place to go up in flames, okay?
I'm not pumping.
What?
I respect that, bro.
Of course, thank you.
I'm not pumping.
Well, yeah, but the gas pumps are right there, and if it quits, you can catch it on fire, okay?
So, pretty much.
So, sir, is there someone that can come pick your car up for you?
Yeah, there's someone right down the street.
Did you call them?
Huh?
Did you call them?
I can.
Where's your phone?
I'm not gonna call him.
Oh, so you're going to drive drunk?
I'm not gonna drive drunk.
Then what are you going to do? What's the plan?
I can't call him.
Why?
The cop hits him straight. "So what's your game plan here? You know you've been drinking, so driving is off the table. And you won't call anybody to come grab the car. And you can't just hang out here. This gas station is private property, and they want you out. You refuse to leave. That's trespassing." Thomas snaps back. "I ain't trespassing." The cop breaks it down. That's exactly what it is. That's why the station called us. Not to mention you're smoking right next to the pumps. That's crazy dangerous. Thomas fires back. Fine, then I won't go home. I'll just walk the streets. I can't stand you cops anyway. The cop keeps going. Your car can't just sit here forever either. You can't drive it, and you won't let nobody else pick it up. Sooner or later, this station is calling a tow truck. Thomas gets defensive. Nobody's towing my car. The cop warns him. Being hard-headed ain't getting us nowhere. We gotta figure this out.
Man, so here's the deal. You gotta find somebody to come get you, or you gotta walk away.
Well, I'm gonna call somebody.
Okay, where's your phone at?
Yeah, I do have my phone.
Okay, can you call somebody?
Can I walk to my car? Yeah. Is that okay?
Seems fine to me. Go for it.
You have weapons, right? No. I do have a weapon in my trunk.
Oh. Alright, cool. I'll give it back. No worries. Let's go grab it.
Now there's a real important detail people miss in the video, so let me clear it up. Right about now, Thomas wants to reach back into his car to grab his phone. By the book, American cops are always going to ask if you're carrying a weapon. Thomas tells them he's got a gun in the trunk, pulls a loaded magazine right out of his pocket, and hands it over to the officers. It's like he's trying to say, yeah, I got a gun in the trunk, but I gave you the ammo, so I ain't gonna try anything crazy. But right after that, everything goes sideways.
There is a weapon in my trunk. Grab your phone and come back out.
Yes, sir. 156, killing miles, 6 seconds.
Gun.
One of the officers claims Thomas pulled a gun, and in a split second, all 3 cops open fire, letting off 16 rounds total. They rushed Thomas to the hospital, but it was a tragic end. Let's break down the playback. Thomas has 1 foot out the door, throwing his hands up multiple times. Then he ducks down like he's reaching for something. Right at that moment, an officer spots a gun in his hand, yells out, "Gun, gun," and all 3 start shooting at once. Later on, they confirm the gun in Thomas's hand only had 1 round in the chamber and no magazine attached, but there was a matching mag sitting right there on the driver's seat. But the story doesn't end there. Thomas's family filed a lawsuit. Their lawyer, Mr. Smith, argues that Thomas had a permit, meaning he was legally allowed to carry that firearm. Because he was drunk, he got mixed up, thinking the gun was in the trunk when it was actually right on the seat. Plus, Thomas handed the clip to the cops himself and kept putting his hands up to show he wasn't looking for a fight. When the cops fired, he wasn't even pointing the gun at them. His family firmly believes the officers went way overboard and that the shooting was completely unjustified. As for the police, they argue their guys handled it right by the book. They didn't rough him up or pin him to the ground. They just tried talking to him to get him home safe. They say if Thomas had just chilled out and cooperated, this tragedy never would have happened. Still, the whole debate boils down to one question. When Thomas grabbed that gun in the car, was he actually a real threat trying to hurt those cops? And on top of that, it was a weapon he legally owned. The lawsuit is still up in the air right now. Thomas's mother just choked back tears, saying, "No amount of money is ever gonna bring my boy back. That beautiful soul is gone forever." Tragic mistakes happen. But up next, watch a Florida cop caught red-handed planting fake evidence on camera. Around 2 a.m. on July 7th, 2023, in Tallahassee, a patrol unit spots a Mercedes driving with all its lights turned off. This suspicious attempt to stay unnoticed immediately prompts officers to activate their emergency lights and initiate a traffic stop.
Yes, sir. I'm Officer Oliver with Tallahassee Police Department. Do you have your driver's license, registration, insurance?
This is the reason why you slowed me down.
Yes, sir. So you don't have any headlights on, and you're going really fast down Monroe Street.
Headlight, my headlights automatically on when I'm driving.
They're not on right now.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No problem. Because
Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from.
Okay.
My name is Kevin Riley Sr.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Can you get that for me?
I can't find it right now.
Where's your wallet at?
I don't really carry a wallet.
You don't carry a wallet at all? Where do you carry your money at?
Bank.
A bank? Okay. How do you pay for things?
With surprising confidence, the driver claims that he relies exclusively on mobile payments. However, in the United States, cash and bank cards remain an unavoidable part of everyday life.
On your phone? Okay, I gotcha. No problem. I'll write down your information. You said Calvin Riley? I can take that. Perfect. Senior?
Yes.
What's your date of birth, sir? Okay. Okay. So I'll just want to go ahead and show you. So right now you just have your parking lights on. So if you switch them to, that's your auto. Now they're on. Okay. Sit tight for me, okay? Okay, thank you. Give me 1 second.
A records check confirms that Kevin's driver's license has been revoked. In Florida, this offense can carry a jail sentence of up to 60 days. While making an arrest is left to the officer's discretion in this situation, any combination of additional violations makes an immediate arrest mandatory.
Hi. So, I feel like I'm getting some indications, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't really smell anything right now. Do you think you can just talk to him? He's like looking everywhere for his like ID, and he's like looking up here and pulling out papers and like looking around and everything. He says he doesn't carry a wallet. I said, how do you have money? He goes, the bank. And I said, okay, well, he's just not making a lot of sense.
Yeah.
He didn't have lights on. He's flying down Monroe Street, and when I went to pull him over, he like started to get over and then came back over and then like is kind of like hovering and then stopped. Okay. So if you'll just see if you can see anything. So he's got suspended. It's Calvin Riley. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask him. That's why he doesn't have a driver's license, because he knows it's suspended. So
That could also be why he's
when you go up there, can you ask him if he still lives on? Thanks. And just let me know over the radio. 710 tall type. I have a DL number if you can get that.
Yeah. He said he's coming from Pockets and he had beers at Pockets.
Oh, you didn't tell me that? 10-4, just want to verify because I had background. You said that there's a cease tag if it's an owner, and you also said that his driver's license is suspended, correct? 10-4, thank you, sir. Back in primary.
I don't want to go into anything
No,
about
yeah.
the 10-15 for the suspension, because if we 10-15 for the suspension, that makes the
Yeah, we can wait on that.
Let me just go that route.
You're good. Suspension. Well, we still have to find him. There's another way to go. Calvin.
Okay. Calvin, really quick, can you do me a favor and just shut off your car so we can turn the gas for me? Thank you, sir. So I want to go more into the beers that you said you had. Yeah. Would you be willing to do some voluntary field sobriety exercises?
Suspecting that Kevin may be driving under the influence, a second officer steps in. She formally asks whether he is willing to submit to a field sobriety test right away.
No. Okay. Here, go ahead and step out of the vehicle for us. Just go ahead and face the car for us. Your license is suspended, so we're gonna...
No problem.
So should I call somebody to come pick my car up?
Yeah, we'll get to that. Just give me a second, okay?
And my license.
You knew your license was suspended?
No, I didn't.
That's why you didn't have your ID on you.
First of all, my ID is at my job because I was at work and they were finding my lock.
In Florida, police rely on observable signs such as speech patterns, bloodshot or glassy eyes, and the odor of alcohol. Although a field sobriety test is presented as an opportunity to clear oneself, refusing the test is not considered proof of guilt in court. Nevertheless, an officer may still make an arrest based solely on prior observations and indicators of impairment.
Don't worry about the phone.
Mr. Raleigh, I got a quick question for you.
No problem.
So I smelled marijuana in your vehicle. Did you recently smell?
No, let me tell you something, man.
Stand right here.
Let me tell you something.
Stand
I don't know. You heard what you just said. You smell marijuana, right?
Yeah.
The officer then asks Kevin whether he is carrying any illegal substances, which he immediately denies. However, under the doctrine of probable cause, police may legally search the vehicle without his consent and conduct an immediate inspection.
I show you I'm a barber. You understand what I'm saying? So what you're saying is you smell marijuana. You're alive. So I want to show you something.
Go ahead and unlock the car. Or you can go.
That's cool.
Alright, go ahead and sit down in my car for me, okay?
You got me lip gloss in my money?
I got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Since you smell marijuana.
Yeah, go ahead and sit down.
What's your name?
Officer Oliver, go ahead and sit down for me.
Calvin, sit down for us.
I will. Since you say you smell marijuana.
Sit down,
But
please.
that's the reason you stopped me, or you
It's
stopped me
not the
because
reason I stopped you. For your lights.
off?
Yes, sir, and
Okay.
you're speeding.
But you know, I was speeding.
Yes.
I got a track on my shit.
Okay. I don't know. It smells very strong. This is cologne right here, though. It's like sprayed it like right before. Nothing in there. Hey, there's vodka in his seat, like right here in a pouch in his seat. Vodka was found in this pouch in his seat.
After conducting a thorough search of the vehicle, the officer finds no narcotics. However, her attention is drawn to a small bottle of vodka hidden near the driver's seat. In a decisive move, the officer takes possession of the sealed bottle, breaks the seal, and pours the entire contents onto the pavement. A drastic act of evidence handling that we invite you to watch again in slow motion. The crack of the seal confirms that the bottle was opened before the officer tosses the now empty container onto the passenger seat. In Florida, the law strictly prohibits open alcohol containers inside a vehicle, whether they belong to the driver or a passenger. The violation is immediately reported to the rest of the team.
Okay, just listen to this officer, okay?
You're alive.
Hey, Calvin.
You ain't smell no marijuana. You're alive.
Calvin.
You're alive. You don't even be no police officer. You're alive.
Because we're not
You use
acknowledging
that for
the
an
Miranda.
excuse. You use that for an excuse to do what you want to do, to search. You ain't search shit because you know what? You ain't got nothing. You don't smoke.
Calvin.
Weed, I don't do no drugs.
Calvin.
You're alive. Say you smell marijuana.
Hey Calvin, I grabbed your phone. Do you want to make a phone call?
Give my phone and call my lady.
You want to call your lady?
That's right.
Okay.
Because you're alive. You're alive. You say you smell marijuana, you're alive.
Calvin, I have to ask
She said she stopped me because my light was. I understand that.
Calvin, I
And
have
she
to
asked me
ask you a
I
question.
told her I was going to my property down the road.
I'm now
But
requesting
you
that you
said,
submit to a lawful custody.
don't touch me.
Stay in
You
the car.
assaulted me.
Okay.
I'm in the car. I'm in the car. You got me cuffed. I'm sitting in the seat. I'm in the car. That's right. Close the
Will you
door.
roll the document down?
I can, yeah. We'll have to let him use his. Well, not let him use his phone. We
I
can.
told you where I was coming from. I told you I was going, and she said she's from weed.
Okay, I did not find any marijuana.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
Do you want to call your lady?
You're a liar. I can't call nobody my
I can
handcuff.
put it in for you.
I can't call nobody my handcuff.
I can put it in for you.
I can't call nobody my handcuff.
Okay, if you don't let me know the number, then I'm not going to call her, and I'm
You a
going
liar.
to call
You know
a
that.
tow truck
You don't
for your
even
vehicle.
need to be on wearing that badge.
Did
You're
you
a
hear
liar. You say you smell
Did you hear
marijuana.
me?
You're a liar.
Are you listening?
And I'm gonna prove that.
I'm going to tow your
and
vehicle.
they're gonna fire you.
Okay.
They're gonna fire you because
Okay.
you're a liar.
I'm going to call a tow truck for your
You're
vehicle,
a liar.
okay? Does any of these keys look like it would go to this car other than this fob? And there's this fob, but it's... What? Am I moving it? I have a tow truck coming to get it.
Is this push button?
Maybe?
If it is, it's probably a fob.
No. It's a key.
It's a key?
Yeah. I mean...
Try that one.
I feel like this looks like a really old key to be able to be going in this car.
Let's do this. Can you,
You want me to pull over there first?
Yeah, I don't want to fight him in the middle of the road.
Street, yeah, I got you.
Calvin.
How you doing, sir?
Good, man. I'm Sergeant Smith with TPD.
I appreciate that, Sarge.
Okay, here's the deal, man. I gotta take you from this car, and we gotta put you in that one, okay?
Hey, it's like this. It's okay.
Okay, are you gonna cooperate? We're not gonna have any issues, right?
Hey, ain't nobody cooperating. Just like this.
You'll be okay?
Hey, I'm talking to you right now.
Yes,
right?
sir.
I ain't got no problem being okay.
Okay.
I got a problem with what happened earlier.
Yes, sir.
It's lies, but I'm gonna tell you like this right here. I ain't got no problem cooperating.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You ran my name. You know my record. It's all good, but it's like this right here. I ain't did nothing.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you right there.
Yes, sir.
Improper. It's improper.
Well, you know you'll be afforded the opportunity.
It's okay.
When they, listen to me. You'll be afforded the
You got
opportunity.
my phone, man, still?
You'll be afforded the opportunity when you get to jail to provide a breath sample. You
She's
understand
got
that,
it,
right?
yes, sir.
You know you can provide a breath sample if all this is a big
I
misunderstanding.
ain't
right?
worrying about no brush sample because
Gotcha.
I went through 3 things since you got here.
What you got?
You use my phone.
Yeah, you need to call somebody?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You cooperate with us, we're gonna work with you, okay?
No problem. Give him my phone.
Okay, we'll get it.
Can you give you my phone?
Have a seat and I'll bring you the phone and we'll make the phone call here, okay?
No problem. Got you. I appreciate you cooperating with your colleague.
Hang tight, we'll get your phone, we'll get to that phone call.
Go ahead, sir. No, so he has a cover on his seat, and in the cover where like the knee would sit, there's an opening, and he had it like tucked. Okay. And then the whatever he had in his cup also smelled.
The officer then briefs the supervisor who has just arrived, reporting the discovery of an open alcohol container inside the vehicle. That supervisory confirmation effectively seals Kevin's fate for the remainder of the stop.
That's about what happened the first time.
Did y'all search the car?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing in there?
No. Well, okay, so he had a bunch of alcohol stash in there, but
Nothing open or anything?
yeah, open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, in his like Tervis in the center console, he had a mixed drink, and then under his knee he had a like little bottle of vodka tucked away.
Oh, so he was...
And he said he was coming from pockets, and he had drinks at pockets. So, but anytime I try to ask him anything about it, he gets like this.
What was he saying about the weed?
As they discuss Kevin's case, the two officers suddenly ask each other whether their body cameras are still recording, a suspicious cross-check, seemingly intended to ensure that none of their remarks are being captured anymore.
He's mad because Oliver smelled weed when she first walked up to the car. And he said he don't smoke marijuana and he doesn't smoke hemp, so he's not going to search the car.
I'm still alive. Any evidence of that?
Marijuana?
Yeah.
The cameras are turned off, creating a gap in the record. In his report, Officer Oliver states that an open bottle was present. Yet in court, Kevin's attorney accuses him of deliberately falsifying evidence, arguing that the officer himself created the violation in order to incriminate his client.
Officer Oliver reaches in Calvin Riley's vehicle, grabs a full, sealed, unopened bottle of liquor, cracked it open. You will actually hear the plastic seal break. It is a distinct sound. You're going to see it from the angle of her own body camera. She was too brazen to even bother turning it off. She then pours out some, but not all of the liquid, puts the cap back on, and then tosses the bottle back into his vehicle.
Claiming serious misconduct, the defense attorney moves to dismiss the charges, but the judge immediately denies the motion in open court. The Florida prosecutor then takes the floor to deliver what promises to be an uncompromising argument.
See, you're going to learn throughout today's trial that impairment isn't necessarily falling on the floor drunk or tipping over, struggling to walk. It can be something as simple as your vision is affected when I take my glasses off. It can be something as simple as not being able to follow instructions, struggling to find documents. It can be something as simple as slurring your words.
On the witness stand, Oliver admits that he emptied the bottle, citing an alleged policy regarding the seizure of liquids. Pressed during cross-examination, he then claims not to remember key details, repeatedly resorting to convenient lapses in memory to avoid the most damaging questions.
Was he cursing during this period of time?
I don't remember.
His left blinker was on, is that correct?
I don't remember.
Which was the registration for his car, correct?
I don't remember.
Because the car had automatic lights.
I don't remember if it had an auto setting.
It was a strong odor.
It wasn't strong, but I could remember smelling it.
Vehicle.
I don't remember if she searched the vehicle.
So you don't remember her searching on the passenger side while you searched on the driver's side?
No, I don't remember that.
You told Officer Muth that the bottle was open?
I don't remember my exact phrasing.
You can just show me
Objection,
where it's
improper
regarding.
impeachment.
Do you not remember?
I don't remember the exact place. I don't remember what my thought process was behind the statement. I don't remember the conversation.
So you don't remember discussing indicators impairment that you saw in Mr. Riley?
I don't remember discussing that, no.
Did Officer Muth or Sergeant Smith ever convey you that their body-worn camera was on after you had turned yours off?
I don't remember that. I don't remember.
Yeah. Have you previously testified that the protocol is to dump out open containers?
I don't remember.
Public shock reaches its peak when the police chief openly supports Oliver, denying that any wrongdoing occurred. Yet the release of the video sparks widespread outrage, with many demanding that the officers be jailed because they, through the coordinated deactivation of their body cameras and the alleged fabrication of evidence, shattered public trust and undermined the integrity of the justice system. Under Florida law, driving with a revoked license can result in arrest and jail time. Officers may conduct a vehicle search without consent when probable cause exists, and open alcohol containers are prohibited inside a vehicle. While refusing a field sobriety test is not proof of guilt, police may still make an arrest based on observed signs of impairment. Any allegation of evidence tampering or misconduct can become a critical issue in court. These chaotic encounters highlight the intense friction points within American law when police and citizens clash. The legal battleground centers on constitutional protections. The First Amendment protects the right to record officers in public, while the Fourth Amendment shields against excessive force and illegal searches. Outcomes frequently hinge on complex doctrines like qualified immunity for law enforcement and the requirement of probable cause. From state statutes on open containers to local leash laws, these incidents prove that accountability in the U.S. justice system is a high-stakes balancing act.